You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel all right, the kind you want to stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul. You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying before a word is spoke. You gotta find your people that put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got nothing to prove. When you're together, you got nothing to lose. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who ride along when the road is rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down. Help you find your way in the lost and found. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. The ones that understand you, the ones that lend a hand to you, the ones that don't demand anything from you. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel all right, to tell you the truth and wish you well. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself.
Welcome in, everyone. It is nice to see you all. It has been a while. Dim that a little bit. Hey, JC Ray. Hey, Dana. Perfect color. That's one of my favorite colors is turquoise. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Pussycat. And welcome, Sandy. And I'm sorry I always go so late. But that seems to be when everything calms down around the house, you know. Yes, it's been a while, and as y'all know, I did go. Well, we started the vacation. It got cut short, which is okay. To a point. Dana, we came home because Zeus was sick. I'm doing okay. He's home. They did some paw prints of him and a nose print of him. And the vet said, "Oh, I gotta tell you, y'all know the voice, right? I'll show you. You know what? I'll just show you all. Okay. I will just show you what he did. Because you all know we don't consider them animals. They are part of the family. They will always be part of our family. That is the Voice's new tattoo. He got it on Saturday. He's got his nose with these whiskers and his paw. You know, they all have their little fur in between their paws. So that is the Voice's leg. So and once he picks out the font, the guy is going to add his name to it, but he hadn't picked out his font yet, what he wants yet. So he will do that. So, but yeah. His paw is bigger than my hand. Well, not it. Okay, I'm just going to say it's, you know, like, it's big. The tattoo guy said that was the biggest paw that he had ever done. So, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I was a total wreck until he came home. Coco's not doing so well. But we'll get there. We will get there. So how have you all been? I really haven't been on the YouTube streets much. Since we got back, I've watched a few things. But what is new with all of you? I will show you some of my Vegas that we had. Kathy, it just changes your house, doesn't it? Not just here, but it changes everything in your house. You know, like Miss Coco. She never drank until he was in the bowl. Now we've got to stand here with her bowl, you know, and coax her to drink because she's used to having him in the bowl. She would always go underneath his neck. And it's like he was protecting her over the top. So, yeah, you've been keeping up with Miss Nuts over there. That's a whole bag, okay? There's no way around it. That's a whole bag of nuts. All right. It's crazy what's going on over there, I guess. Let me see what I got for y'all. I did find some funnies. Okay. Like I said, I did find some funnies. I've caught some, and I don't think it's friends. It's family, and most of them want to get the hell away from her anyway. So, that's a big issue. All right. Here's one for you.
I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. I just want to know one thing.
Flying monkeys getting in character, huh? That sounds like them over there. But no tap. I can tell you. Didn't do tap. Never did tap. Here's another one of the flying monkeys. Let's bring them all up. I don't know who all's coming on tonight. It might just be me flying. So I don't know. But there we go.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Is he rich like me? What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Is he rich like me?
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots.
And all of our boots were made for walking, weren't they? Yes, we are. Yep. Let's see. Apparently, she can't watch where she's walking any better than she does when driving. No. Apparently not. There is a catch to walking, right? It's called pick your damn feet up. Don't slough around and slide, pick your damn feet up. So you're not walking around in a pair of house shoes outside, That's just how it goes. Dave will be in out in a little bit. But she's having her dinner. So but see, Valerie, that's different. Does any of us believe it? No. I mean, yes, I get that, but 15 miles, no. Let's try this again, okay? Let's really try this again. Let me get my screen pulled over here. And Bellagio is decorated for spring right now. Okay. They do, they do themed. So I'll bring you up and show you the Bellagio. How's that? I did them in, you guys are going to have to excuse me, I did them in like 1 minute clips because that way it'd be a lot easier to upload them on here. So anything longer than like a minute or two uploading takes forever to bring it up, and I didn't want to do that. Here is the start. What I had to do was mute the music because they would have copyrighted me. Okay. That they would have done. So there's the start of the fountains up front. The dancing fountains. Kathy, you're very welcome. We all need a little bit sometimes. And, even if I'm having a shitty day, it's going to turn. It could turn in a second. And you are very welcome. I love making the posts. And we did the Bellagio at brunch, so it probably would have been cool at night, but the plans were already made for to go in and have the brunch there. Look at that. We stayed up on the top balcony. Oh, Dana, I am so sorry. I've done quite a few of them, and it's hard. It is extremely hard. I've done for that, and I've done them for weddings. It's mind-blowing, to be honest, of having to sit here and try to figure it out. but we do it to honor the ones we love too. So, you know, my heart goes out to you. I really do. There's a funny story that goes with this fountain, with the where we're at out here, and I'll show you the picture of it because it's crazy. I had a dream with one of the pictures. I was in, it actually has to do with the picture. When I show it to you, I mean, the fountains dance for about 20 minutes. And it makes it more personal if we do them instead of, I know a lot of the funeral services offer them to do them, but it just makes it more personal when we do them. It really does. And it's kind of like our part of our goodbye tribute to them. This is the fountain. This is the grounds out in front of the Bellagio. Beds full of roses. You know me and my roses. Beds full of roses. I will give you the grass is fake, okay? Everything but the grass. The grass is just, it's turf. But it's gorgeous. It wasn't too hot. Like I said, I'm sorry they're short clips, guys, but it was the easiest way to do them, to bring them up here. Because in the picture, think about it. It's in the middle of a desert, you all. All right, Dana, I do understand you gotta, them babies definitely come first. That is for sure. So, where are you going to stay at, Kathy? You know me and my flop, especially the roses. The boys bought me 2 more rose bushes this year. I think I'm up to 10 now. Yeah, I think I'm up to 10. But it's great. This is in the Bellagio, in the arborarium. Well, let me see who that was. Like I said, because the last time we were there, they did it for Christmas. This time they do it for spring. And these are real flowers. Okay. These are real. And just as you walk, I mean, that's just the front of it. As you walk in, I kind of just went around. Gorgeous, isn't it? Well, if you book early enough, you really get some good deals. To be honest, you know, and like we did, you know, well, I'm not saying I'm cheap, but I did a lot of things, you know, I looked at things that first, the things that we could do free. Okay, like this. I mean, is it worth the walk? Yes, it is. But hi, Beth. Like I said, and the birds are all flowers. individual flowers. I mean, and believe it or not, it is not overwhelming with the aroma. So if you have allergies or it's not bad in there. The ventilation is awesome. I mean, it is cool because they have feet with flowers. Oh, I would have loved to ride the first seat, but I'd had to get my feet wet to get in. I think they may have had something to say about that. That's true, and they are pink. Pink's just not my color. What a way to bring in spring, huh? It's gorgeous. Like I said, but it is not overwhelming with the aroma. Like how, because I would have never been able to stand it. That was my biggest fear of the smell, because I have, allergy to real strong florals. There's the little, okay, on this one at Christmas time, they had the gingerbread house. This one is going to be like this stained glass church windows. And you get to sit in it and you get to, have a meal. I checked. One meal per person, $125. Okay. And then you got a picture. Every Tom, Dick, and Boo that comes in here to see this is probably going to be taking pictures of you sitting in there. Okay? I mean, so you are going to be top dog attraction. See? Yeah, you would be top dog attraction in there. Hey, that is cheap compared to going to like Gordon Ramsay has one out there. But I love this stained glass window. But like I said, that's cheap compared to some of them out there. And even though I don't like pink, the way they got the waterfalls and these eggs, just, it's something. Like the Fabergé eggs. Hi, Nana. How are you doing? I hope they don't bust me for the music. I really hope not. But I wanted to let you all hear some of the waterfall. I hope I went slow enough for you all to see to get really a good view. I hope I did. And then the last one. Okay. Hey, hey Dave.
Hi guys. Hi Flora.
Hi. At Christmas, they had the train going through, like, showing the thing. This one, they had the train going through, and you can see it on the back wall over here, going
Pretty.
through the system.
That's pretty. Real pretty. I love those colors.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm not a big pink fan, but it was just gorgeous in there.
I love all the purples. So pretty.
It's just gorgeous in there. So how you doing, Dave?
Not that good. I haven't been feeling good. My heart started doing that stupid thing last night again when I was laying down. But then I started getting sick to my stomach and diarrhea. And I had a dentist appointment today. I had to cancel. So I made it for next week. So I just ate a little something. And hopefully I'll be feeling better.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm writing a little. I decided I'm going to write a memoir book. Basically, just for people that want to read it. And my kids has nothing to do with Merb. It's about my life. Little excerpts. So I've been laying there working on that today.
You've had an amazing life from all the people you've met and
Yeah.
what you've done.
Yeah, this has more to well, it's about some of my life, but then my crafting and how it was such a big part of my life, and YouTube, not her, and yeah, things like that. So, but I'll keep adding to it as time goes on. It takes a while to do that, but I'll add things to it. So that's what I've been doing.
Thank you, Knitting. And everybody's loving your idea.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Awesome idea, Dave.
Oh, good.
Hey, they're loving it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it'll take a while. I have a good body already started, but it takes time because you have to add things to it, and I want to put pictures in and stuff like that.
Oh, I get that. I'm going to do it for all of you that don't or haven't seen it. If I start to blubber like a fool, just I'll mute, okay?
Okay, I probably will too, but go ahead.
Like I said, if I blubber like a fool, it's only gonna be a short one. But um um
Shadows are falling and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while. If I leave you, it doesn't mean I love you any less. Keep me in your heart for a while. There's a train leaving nightly called when all is said and done. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha la 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 la. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sometimes when you're doing simple things around the house, maybe you'll think of me and smile. These wheels keep turning, but they're running out of steam. Keep me in your heart for a while. Shadows are falling.
that was my handsome man
Yes,
in
bless
his
his heart. Good old Zeus.
Yep. Yep. I was telling Dave and Jay that when I first started with him, when I first got him, was the picture of him sitting in the truck in my truck,
Hmm.
and I can't find the picture right now, but I gave him a little top hat, and I ended not knowing with making the little shorts of him like driving, the little car,
Hmm.
the police, and like I said, I had no idea, but that's how it turned out.
That was meant to be.
Yep, it sure was. You know, but
It's really meant to be. How's
and
everybody doing in chat?
uh they're doing pretty good.
Good.
Uh
Angie passed away knitting.
I wasn't, um Dave made, you don't care if I show it, do you, Dave?
No, I don't care.
Dave made a lovely, awesome tribute to Zeus, Bo, and Angie. It is unbelievable.
And Bo is my son's dog. He had to be put down the same day Angie did, for people that don't know who Bo is.
Come on. So, and Dave sent it to me. And it just, you could tell that every bit of it is heartfelt, and it hit home, especially seeing all three of the dogs
Hmm.
together. It was amazing. Because you got cute little Angie standing there, and you got these big old protectors by her. You know, nobody's gonna mess with her with them guys around. Come on, where's it at? I wasn't sure, so I didn't have it right up. If you wanted that
Oh, no,
share,
that's fine.
but yeah, hi Debbie. Yep, Angie and Bo. Don't forget about Bo because Bo's there too. What kind of dog was Bo, Dave?
He was a English bulldog, I believe. Big. He was big.
That is definitely.
I don't see it.
I mean,
As long as everybody else sees it, that's what's important.
well, I'm looking. I've got so much stuff. I haven't separated it because I want to print it off and put it up there beside his urn.
So you got him back?
Yep, we sure
Okay.
did.
Good.
And that it's never going to change, but it made it a lot easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
I needed him home.
Yeah. I get that.
Guys, I will keep looking for it. But I did. I don't know. I mean, I know some of you do look at the post, and thank you all for that do. I met a man leaving Tampa. That is amazing. Coco had to go out. Dave has actually watched the show. I don't know if she's seen it when he was on
No,
it.
I haven't seen it with him on.
Okay. But it is called Love on the Spectrum. And the man's name is Tyler White. He has autism. This is what Dave made it for us. He had announced Jamie Johnson the night I was at the concert over there. And he was talking about being on the show. And he found his love on there. And she has moved from. She's been in Florida about a year now, and she has autism also. And he is the nicest. Everything, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure is, ma'am. I mean, he has the most southern hospitality you could, you know. And
Uh-huh.
I couldn't keep up with him.
Thanks, Jay. You couldn't keep up with them.
No, because he's sitting here, we're talking about the concert, him, and he was just smiles from ear to ear. It is, isn't it, Knitting? Dave did an awesome job. Okay.
Or
She did an awesome job on that. But I didn't recognize him. Okay. I honestly didn't. So here I am standing in the airport. Tell you how silly I am. I called the voice. Okay. And I asked him, I said, I took a side view of him. I said, who is he? He goes, Mom, you know him. There he is. That's Tyler.
mm-hmm. Good old Tyler.
And he told me who he was. I mean, I was so excited because, because you can tell he's soul.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to him, you can hear his soul. If anybody knows what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
And he heard me talking to the voice, and he turned around with that big old smile on his face, and he started talking about the concert, about bringing him on, and he was going to Dallas to do something for NASCAR, and I ain't quite sure what the other three things were he said, because he was just a 1 to 1,000,
Uh-huh.
But I caught the part of he did his debut at the Grand Ole Opry on May 5th.
How cute.
And his inspiration is Randy Travis. So he sang one of Randy's songs, and Randy Travis come out on stage, and Tyler got to meet him. So.
And that made his year, I'm sure.
I think so. Tyler is engaged to his, he is engaged to her. But he is such a Southern gentleman. He says he will not marry Mackenzie until he can totally financially support her.
Oh, how cute. Night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry. And I'm going, what a beautiful,
Yeah. So sweet.
And it is, because he wants to be able to, give McKin everything she wants.
Mm-hmm.
He is, and they're hoping next year to have him on the ticket for the Strawberry Festival.
Oh, good.
Because he's putting out his first album, as he called it. So okay. I'm definitely going to be watching for that.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And you'll be there at the Strawberry Festival, too. I know you will.
Oh, yes, I will. Like I said, Dave's watched the show.
Oh, yeah.
So if y'all haven't seen it, y'all might want to check, because
it's really good.
Yep, Jay, he wants to be the best husband he can be. Correct, Nana. God bless him. I got to meet his parents
How cute.
because somebody's got to be his advisors, and it's
Oh,
his
yeah.
And you can tell Mama is so proud of him. She's just ear to ear with, yep. But
I love watching the parents with them on that love on the spectrum. Most of the parents are with them, and it's fun to see the interactions between them.
And see, me, I had never heard of the show
Mm.
until he said something back in February at the. I had never heard of it because I don't watch TV.
Hmm.
So
I believe it's in its 4th season now. But yeah, it's a really neat show to watch.
and it is great because it promotes. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Everyone's looking for that special someone.
Hmm. That's right. That's right. And they're so honest. What I love about it when you watch the show, they're all so, they just speak right from the heart. No pretense. Don't think about what they're going to say. Sometimes it is funny because they don't think first. They just say what they're thinking, and it is really good.
Oh, your brother got you hooked on that show, Nana, of 2? Nice. Beth has never heard of it until now.
No, you got to watch it.
Oh, Kathy. I'll tell you, I'm only nice because I hold my demons back.
Florida.
Okay. I did not put them to sleep, but I had very good control of them. Okay. Beth, what the hell is that blue thing next to? What?
I don't see any blue thing.
All I see is a wrench.
Yeah, that's all I see. I don't see blue.
Something about a police badge.
Really?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Is that something? Is that something new for the mods?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
It might be.
Does Jay see anything in there?
Well, Jay's the one that's seen it, so I don't know.
Oh. Dana says it's a blue safety shield. Or maybe she's kidding. I don't know. I don't see it.
You know what? I bet it is. I bet it's for the mods.
Oh, okay.
They probably changed it up.
Okay. That's probably what it is.
I haven't. I will show you guys. Let me see if I can do it. One of the last, and then I'm done with. Okay, this is the last one I think I made of him.
Well, you can show as much as you want.
I know, but I won't. I won't. Um, I don't need to get all bummed out.
Yeah.
Um, because now Miss Coco feels it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think this is the one of the last ones I made of him.
Oh, Zeus. That is so cute.
Mr. Joe Coo sitting up there. You know what? That's probably what him and Bo are doing.
That's probably what they're doing right now.
You know, they're sitting up there just keeping their eye out.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. He is like Miami Vice. Hi, Pussycat.
Mm-hmm. Could you picture him and Bo up? Yep, I can. I sent one to Dave. I think it's Angie doing her makeup.
It was so cute. And that was right before she got she was sick, but we didn't know how sick she was.
Mm-hmm. Of Angie sitting there doing her, is it her nails?
Makeup. Her makeup.
Her makeup. You're right.
I still have it. I'll always keep it.
But so how are you all doing?
Yeah, how are you guys doing? What's new in your lives? Anything exciting?
Oh. Val goes, you know, Jay, you have to call the cops when you go on vacation. Jay goes, where I come from, we don't call the cops.
Yeah.
That's true. We call a best friend. Or, I mean, true blue, keep a secret best friend. That's what we do. Ain't no cops involved. Did you all have a happy mother? I hope you all had a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, I hope so.
Dave had to postpone hers.
Yeah.
But you know
I'm
what?
going this weekend. This weekend coming up.
Oh, so they've already.
Yep.
Scheduled?
His fever broke. My grandson was in the hospital and he got a high fever and he was having seizures. And so they kept him in for, quite a few hours. And then they released him and he was on strong antibiotics. And Jason said that his fever has broke. So we're planning it this weekend.
Is Jason is which one's cooking? Jeremy or
They both are. They're going to get, because I love crab. So they're getting steak and crab and then sides. So Jeremy's going to make it pretty much.
I have to ask you, Dave.
Uh-huh.
I have to. Are they going to find out where it's imported from?
No, I don't think so. And he's a really good cook. So I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Yo, just in case you don't know, that was a very stupid conversation that was had. Okay. And there is a difference. Okay. mainly because one is cold water and one is warm water. But the warm water seafood has more iodine in it. Okay.
Hmm.
I know that only from the husband because he can eat northern seafood with no problem. Southern seafood down, has the more iodine and it causes more gout.
Is it iodine or mercury?
Iodine.
Oh, okay.
Well, it causes it's, well, I had to research. I thought it was mercury, but it's iodine.
Okay.
But yeah, it causes little crystals, and that's
Oh,
what gout
wow.
is. It's like it's constantly pin poking you from the inside out. But yeah, like I said, that was a total asinine question about which ones. But yeah, everybody walks in and asks them where your stuff's. Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, no, I've never asked that.
Well, I'll tell you, the husband, when he was up there at the Cape, he loved going because the boats came in,
Hmm.
could not get any fresher seafood because you go up there on the docks and they will sell it to you. So
That's where I would love to go, is Maine, to have lobster and all that. I would love that.
it is fresh off the boat. So
Yeah, I would love that.
oh Jesus. JC Ray. Crabs walk sideways and lobsters walk straight. An old Smothers Brothers song.
I wonder why crabs walk sideways.
I don't know. Never thought about it. I just know they're all bottom feeders.
Yeah, I know they're bottom feeders. I just never knew. But now that I'm thinking about it, they do walk sideways.
So I do know Heather has been really busy.
Yeah. Is she at work?
She might be tonight. I'm not sure.
She's
might
working a lot.
But I had to get this. I've been debating for the last couple days about getting the first live up because I knew some would ask about him.
Mm-hmm. And people like to hear from you when stuff like that happens,
Mm-hmm. But I wasn't planning on doing a whole 5-hour live. But I needed to get my toes wet again.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard right after, but once you you get back kind of into the swing of it.
Here, Dave, I'll show you. I know you probably missed it.
Oh, did he get it done?
He got it done Saturday.
Oh. Oh. How cute. His little snout.
Hmm.
That is so sweet. Man, he had big paws.
Oh, did he ever?
Oh, how cute.
And he weighed about 210.
Oh, bless his heart.
But I want to, yeah. I was
That
telling
is so
them,
sweet.
I was telling them that he's got to pick out his font, and the guy told him just to come back, and he will be more than happy to add his name to it.
Oh. Is he going to have it intertwined kind of between the paw and the snout?
I have no idea. No idea.
How cute.
We do have, not on my page, okay? Not on my page. But there is somewhere out there in YouTube land, there is some new merch, okay?
Oh,
I'm not sure where, but it's out there.
oh.
So I figured I would show you guys. Here's what the sign says. Okay. Never lose your mind over losing your phone. Get the best jacket for your next vacation. New merch, $59.95. And look, she's got her little cell phone too.
That is crazy. Look at the Crocs. I can't believe she makes those. That
But
is crazy.
yeah, in case anyone needs one or would like to mail one to anybody, there is new merch out there. Okay. In case, somebody may need one.
That's funny.
Why all the lies on the cell phone? I don't understand, Pussycat.
I'm not outing that get up in my house, the doll heck.
But oh, okay, I get it now. I would probably say there's a bunch of truths on that phone that she would never want anybody to see. Okay. There's probably more secrets in that phone than we all could imagine.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what Pussycat meant.
Mm-hmm. So, Dave, how are you doing since your hubby retired? Fill me in so I can be prepared.
You don't want me to fill you in on that, Florida. Retirement. Oh, sweet retirement. Well, let's just put it this way. You have your own way of doing stuff, and then all that gets thrown to the wind. And then you go, okay, now what? Now what? It's a whole new way of living. When does yours start?
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you should be knitting.
knitting wants to know if she should be happy she's
Yep.
single.
Yep. Just do your own thing. Yeah, it's a whole new. I remember my mother-in-law when my father-in-law retired, and she had been with him since she was 14, and probably maybe 2 weeks after he was retired, she was ready to pull her hair out. Because then they start coming in and going, well, don't you think you should do it that way? Or what are you doing? When are you going to do? And you're thinking, you know what? I've run this place for 30, 40 years with no help from you. I'm perfectly okay to keep doing what I'm doing, but they don't get that. They think now they have to come home and start, strategically telling you how to do things.
I couldn't do that. Knitting says, oh, knitting.
Oh,
I have a guy now that keeps bugging me, but
really?
I'm not interested anymore. I'm not even interested in being interested.
That's interesting. See, Nana too, she agrees. It's a learning curve. It really is. In all seriousness, it is a learning curve for me anyway, and for my mother-in-law. God rest her soul. He's like a bad bug. I just want to be left alone, she said.
Well, I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the older you get, the more you get set in your ways. And especially if you are single, it's like, would I really want to go through that? Again, it depends on how old you are.
Well,
At my age, forget about it.
Well, see, that's it, pussycat. We all, none of us, we're not ashamed to admit if we were married before,
Mm-hmm.
but
Oh, hi, Nancy.
there's honestly nothing wrong with it,
Mm-mm.
but you don't have to be married to be happy.
No.
You really don't.
I think it depends on the life a person's lived. Depends on their age. It depends on what kind of marriage they had. If they were married before, a lot goes into it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Nancy says salmon and sweet potatoes.
Nancy always tells me right away what she's had. Thank you, Nan.
I know Jay had Zaxby's.
She had what?
Jay had Zaxby's.
What's that?
You know what? Honestly, I have not a clue. I've never had it.
Huh.
I know it's a southern restaurant,
Oh, cool.
but I've never had it.
What did you get, Jay, there? I'm just waiting for my dinner Saturday. I can't wait for the crab. That's why I'm so envious of old Pops when he goes to Boston and gets that seafood.
Oh, he doesn't just go to Boston. There's this restaurant in Orlando that is an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet.
Wow.
So it's not just Boston. She says it's chicken stuff.
Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, you're asking me knitting? Yes, in no uncertain terms.
See, right now I wouldn't be able to handle it because I have my hands full as it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if you had heard. Coco would only drink out of the water bowl when Zeus drank.
Mm.
And it's like she would stick her head under his,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
like he was protecting her. So
Uh-huh.
no. So now we have to hold the bowl for her.
Oh my gosh.
So you got to keep it in the back of your mind at all times. Like when I went out to do some yard work, okay, I got to come back in and hold that bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Oh my
Carol.
God. Hi, Carol. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A. Good.
I think some of that is from when she was a puppy,
Mm-hmm.
because she has always taken one bite and walked away. One bite and walked away. So I'm thinking she was crowded out when she was a puppy
Oh.
and pushed,
Mm-hmm.
So
Good old Coco.
So yeah, she's kind of right now on the curve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tried to feed Gracie where Angie used to eat because we fed them separately. And this is when Angie first passed. And when she would take a bite, she'd look around and she'd take one little bite and then she'd run. Because she was thinking, I know what she was thinking. She was thinking, Angie's going to blow it if she sees me here. And then she kept looking around and she wouldn't see her, but she kept that running away. And I thought, well, I can't have her running away. I want her to be able to eat. And so I moved the dish and then she ate normally, but she couldn't eat at Angie's spot because she was too afraid Angie was going to come in and get mad. It's funny. You wish you knew what was going on in their heads, but I can tell she's depressed. I can tell. But the breeder that we got Angie from and Gracie, she's been breeding since the 90s, and she said she's going to be getting, there'll be more puppies. So in time we might get another one because I really feel bad for her because she really is depressed. I can tell. It'll just take time.
I had decided, like within probably the last month before all this happened.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm not getting any younger.
Mm-hmm.
And these Danes ain't getting any smaller.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just a dog that is not getting any smaller.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And I can't do it again. I can't.
Jeremy's that way. He because they have Buka, and he told me because they always had big dogs. Always, Buka's been their first small dog, and he said the night that she passed, that he passed, Boo, oh, Davida, come on, Bo, that he's only going to keep Buka. He said we're not going to get another one. For them, it's too hard too because they, working and stuff.
Mhm.
And so he said, we're just going to keep Buka, which is something because for 25 years they've had big dogs always.
Well, and see, it's not just what happened with Zeus. It's we lost Nala way too young
Hmm. Hi,
with the,
Mary.
with the cancer in her foot.
Hmm.
You know, she was only turning 6.
Yeah,
And,
she was young, like Angie.
you know, and it's that, you know, and a lot of us got to do with me because I'm, and trust me, there's not only one person on the internet that pushes through things, okay? That is just common sense
Hi,
That
Mary
you-
Tackett.
that you don't sit around and get stiff afterwards,
Mhm.
okay? But teaching the big ones again to not jump and to not pull would be not wise on my part with my back and my shoulders.
Right,
And it's not that I'm giving up over there.
right.
It wouldn't be fair to them, to the
Mhm.
to
Well,
my babies.
You've got big dogs. I mean, they are big dogs.
Mhm. We had a cat, Valerie, only by my son. That was a
I-
girlfriend cat.
Hi, Val.
That was back when he was young, but Mom, my girlfriend had kittens, and I'll take care. That was back when, yeah, I'll take care of it. Bit came in, nah, never happened. Mm-mm. Nope. Besides, I think one would scare her to death.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I honestly think one would scare her to death because we have butterflies in the yard, and a butterfly comes flying, you know, and here she comes.
Coco.
Oh no, knitting. Are you? He sits in the car waiting on them to come to church.
Who's that?
That man that's interested in knitting.
Oh, my. That's kind of freaky.
It is.
Yeah, that's a little bit. On his hind legs, he is bigger than her, Val.
Yeah. Mhm. He was.
How tall do you think Zeus was? He had to be at least 6 foot.
At least. Yeah. I mean, he would, when he could, he would look out the tip top of the door window because he would watch people come in the driveway.
Mhm.
But yeah, he was definitely tall. Well, am I saying, little miss over there is tall too.
She is.
She's all. Oh, Dave, I had her out doing your favorite the other day.
Oh, the sprinkler.
I had the sprinkler turned on.
Have you put that video up for people to see?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
Oh, it's so cute. It is so cute. I love to watch how she runs through that sprinkler.
And then she tries to drink out of it. She tries to sneak in behind it and drink, because we got the one that flips around, flips. So she tries to sneak in behind it and drink out of it.
So cute. I love it.
She goes, yeah, I'm getting creeped out, but even if I wasn't, we are not in the same
Intellectual plane.
Yep. I don't mean to be rude, but conversations would be so bored.
Have her so bored. Yeah, you can't do that. You got to have something in common and not be bored. Hi, Kathy from Texas.
No, I don't.
I don't remember that either.
No. Did I miss that one? You guys got to remember, I wasn't really around for a couple years, so I might have missed that one.
Oh, I know who she's talking about. That was years ago, right, Kathy? She had that daughter, and she lived. Did she live in California? I can't remember that part. I think she lived up north or something. It's coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. I think I remember who she's talking about. That's right. Okay, I do remember.
Carol said she was a teacher.
That's right. So what about her? What happened? You have new news, Kathy?
No, I think she might be remembering with knittings.
Oh, okay. Just saying. Oh, do you remember? Okay.
Sounds like he might be one of them. He calls to find out if she's going to church and then waits in his car.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think you'd want roses from that guy, Beth. He sounded like he was a freak.
Beth, I got to ask you, did Chocolate ever get back with his girlfriend? He just seemed to have disappeared. Are we only going to find him when hurricanes come around?
Yeah, I totally forgot about her.
Oh, no, she's just thinking of stalking stories.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, don't give him an inch. Knitting.
You can't. I mean,
when they do stuff like that, I mean, yeah. Mm-mm.
oh, a mega mama's boy.
Ooh. Yeah, it sounds like he could be a real pain.
Especially if he was if he had to live right next to his mother.
Mm-hmm. That's right. He came to her classroom.
Oh.
Yeah, he was weird. I remember that now. I distinctly remember that. Well, when guys are like that and they're so needy, To me, that's such a turnoff. I hate that. You know, it's like, ooh, stop it.
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
You sure he didn't have a? He might have had a room down in the basement somewhere.
Ugh. You never know, as I have Criminal Minds on right now.
Okay, gotta ask you. Okay, gotta ask you.
Uh-huh.
The question of the day was, okay, who watched Criminal Minds? Did you like Gideon or Rossi better?
Rossi. And then asked me if I liked Reed.
Well, I liked Gideon.
Okay. Well, I didn't dislike Gideon.
Well, I had seen Gideon from his prior show.
You know, Gideon was sweet. Why did he leave? Wait a minute. Now, I got to make sure I got the right ones right. Is Rossi the Italian?
Yes.
Okay, Rossi I like. I used to love when Rossi would cook and listen to Sinatra at the end of the show, remember? And he'd have them over sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But I did like now Gideon, that wasn't the tall, dark-headed one. I can't remember his name. Gideon was the sweet one, though.
Gideon,
Right?
Rossi took over Gideon's job.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I liked Gideon too, though. I like them both.
Because, like I said, I had watched Gideon from
Jay.
his hospital show prior.
Mhm.
And he has this mindset that he really only plays a character for so long
Hi, Danielle.
because that character starts to take over your real life.
Hmm.
Nobody ever was sure if he left, got killed, nobody was ever sure whatever happened. Remember, it was in the cabin. And
That's right.
The one
Okay, Hotch. Hotch is the one in real life. You know, Hotch, they didn't want him coming back because he had a bad temper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true. And because when he left, they did not want him coming back. He had trouble with the other cast members sometimes.
Oh,
But I love Jamal. I think it was Jamal. Was his name Jamal? The black guy? Good looking guy. I liked him.
Names.
And I love Reed because Reed reminds me of my youngest son, Josh. He reminds me so much of Josh. It's not even funny. Shamar. That's right, Shamar. Thanks, Jay. And I love the women that worked on there. I liked all of them.
I liked Reed.
I
Especially
love
when he
Reed.
first started and he was kind of seemed kind of backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he directed quite a few of those episodes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I investigated all of them.
Wait a minute. What are you doing stalking profiles?
I am. Yeah, I looked into their, what they've done before and, what they did in the show. And I was so sad that he didn't come back. He only came back for, was it Prentice? I get their names, not Prentice, the blonde, her husband's funeral. And I thought, oh, please stay. But he didn't, because he has other jobs he's doing. He wrote a couple books. Yeah, Criminal Minds is one of my favorite TV shows.
They all seem to be, doing great. But one thing I never see anymore is whatever the husband has on. For
I love Penelope. Yeah, she's so cute. She lives in Long Beach. She doesn't live far from here.
oh, I like her.
Mm-hmm.
I just like her. I like her style.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just her own.
Very carefree. Does what she wants. Doesn't care what people think.
Mm-mm.
I got that way at 40.
It'd been nice if I never got that way, but you know how that works. I mean,
I loved my 40s. I really loved my 40s. The whole decade. I really did. I came into my own. I didn't care what people thought. I said what I wanted. Well, I kind of always said what I wanted, but I mean, I wasn't mean about it, but
I was going to
I
say,
really
what
did.
stopped you, Dave?
Yeah. If anyone that knew me was sitting here, they go, really? That happened at 40? Who's kidding who?
But see that
You too,
That-
Nana? Yeah.
that is a good thing over here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because
What's true? I hated this woman.
even if we don't agree, we can agree to disagree.
Oh, yeah. That's what I love about it. If you don't agree, so what? You still can be friends. You don't have, it's so silly.
And I think I like it because it may not always work out that you think the same way,
Mm-mm.
but you look at things in a total different perspective.
Right. There's enough in common that has a camaraderie to it, but everyone's going to have their own thoughts on certain things. Everybody. And if you're going to turn because somebody gets mad or wants you to think the way they do, and if you don't think the way they do, well, then you can just get out. Well, get out. I got no problem with that. If you want to go to that extreme, it's okay with me.
Yeah.
But if you really have a friendship, I mean, my tangible friends that I actually see, we don't agree on everything, and we're very open about it, and we still love one another. And we've been friends for 40, 50, 25, all different years, but we still are friends.
Yeah. And we don't. Would it be nice to meet up with people? Yes, it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. You cannot force an arrangement for people to stay together.
No. Nope.
And
You don't belittle them because they don't agree. You don't talk down to them because you don't have the same view. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. And I've always felt that way.
That's it, pussycat. We respect each other. And that is the biggest thing there.
Well, it shows maturity, first of all, and that you're sure of yourself. If you're insecure and not sure of yourself, then you start to try to belittle and hurt people because in your head it makes you feel better. You don't realize it makes you look like an idiot.
Well, the only reason I gave two darns about my phone on vacation, pussycat, was I wanted to bring. The main reason I wanted to go to the Bellagio was I wanted to see their spring arboretum. That is because they outdid themselves at Christmas, and I wanted to share it with. Hi, heads up. You know,
Hi.
I knew it was going to be something to see for spring. And I know Vegas isn't for everybody, which it's not my thing either. But I go for personal reasons, and it's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, I always want my phone because I want to take pictures and, like you, videos and whatever else, because I love looking back at the memories. And the scrapbooking's really coming back. I don't know if you guys watch. For me, I watch a lot of craft videos and do it yourself. I mean, a lot. That's what my main focus is when I'm not, with you guys. That's what I'm looking at a lot. And it's so funny because the pendulum always swings, and they are making things, you guys, no joke. They're making things that I made back in the early 70s and 80s. All of that's coming back. And I love seeing that everything's coming back. And one of the things that's really there's two things that's making a huge comeback. One of them is sewing, which I used to do a lot of. I wasn't a seamstress. Crafting. What I mean is crafting stuff. And the other is scrapbooking. And I don't mean digital. I mean tangible paper, scrapbook paper, little tchotchkes, all kinds of stuff in beautiful scrapbook form. And to me, to hand that down to family, and where children and grandchildren can turn those pages and see what you've made, to me is so much different than just digital. And so I want to start that again too, because it's really made a comeback. So anyway, I got off on that tangent saying that's why I love taking my phone, because I love looking back at those memories, of different things.
See,
Yeah, it's pussycat. Exactly.
see, I have the beach, the sand, the sun.
Oh, we both do. Gorgeous
You're
beaches. Aren't they, Flor?
Huh?
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They are.
They're beautiful beaches.
Mm-hmm. But do I love Tennessee? Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, I can't
mean-
wait to get there.
When we went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and all around that area, I loved it. I loved it because I just loved the mountains, the trees, the whole scenario. People were, they were polite. They invited us back for, we were there in, I think, October here, when everybody was, oh, you got to come back and see Christmas. And you got to see this, what we do. And it was just amazing how nice the people were. You know, different atmosphere, but I loved it there.
My son loves it there. They love it. Absolutely love it.
You know, I don't know if I could handle that full time anymore, to be honest, because I didn't grow up in a big town, you know, like, and well, Dave has seen it. I'm from some place that time forgot.
Flora, I have never seen. I mean, when Florida said, you've got to see where I lived, if you blink, you miss it. And she was not kidding. I went, what? Because I've always lived around the big cities. And I looked at it and I went, oh my gosh. So I kept saying, where are your stores? She goes, you just saw it. I go, where? She goes, that's what I mean.
And when I was growing up there, to go to a mall was an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they didn't have strip malls back then. So.
Hi, Dana.
But still, to even go from where I'm from now to back there, it's still like time, the land that time forgot.
Yeah, it reminded me of a part of Iowa that we went to when Josh was in traveling baseball. But even that was a little bit bigger, I have to say, than yours, Flor. But it did remind me of yours when you showed me your strip, you know, the strip of what you would call where everything was. That was it. But there's a certain part of it that is endearing, you know, and I mean, it really is. And when we were there, I'm telling you, those people treated those baseball kids, because it was the Connie Mack division, which is, for people that don't know, it's where it's like the World Series, but it's not by Little League, you know, the actual Little League. They are traveling baseball players. And we went back 2 years in a row. And the first year, my son, my youngest one, won the MVP. And the second year, he won the batting title. We lost to Florida, but we won Hawaii. But they come from everywhere. And these people threw the biggest, oh my gosh, huge barbecue. I mean, huge. And they put the kids all in these cattle trucks, and these kids thought this was the greatest thing ever. And they all were sitting there, and they had banners, and they, you know, rode down the main strip, and they had all kinds of confetti. I mean, you would have thought these kids were like the Dodgers, Angels, whatever big league you want to call them. I'm telling you, it was the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. And they meant it. And they were the sweetest people you'd ever want to meet. All of them. All of them were so sweet. It was the best 2 years we ever had when it came to baseball. It was unbelievable. So there is something to be said for small towns.
There is. There really is. But people that hasn't lived in one and moved to one when they're, you know, middle age will love it. They will. I would have to pick a different town than where I'm from to love it. You know, send me to Tennessee and I could probably live there the rest of my life. But don't send me back to Indiana.
Right. I get that. I get that.
So
Yeah. A lot of good memories with that place.
eh, you guys would have to fill me in on that because I really haven't. Like I said, I've been trying to catch up on what's going on around here and getting things
Hmm.
because we do not have a tree in our yard here. All right, not a tree one. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me change that. I have a certain type of palm in my tree, and they run my fence row.
Hmm.
Okay. The neighbors, on the other hand, have a forest in their backyard.
Oh, wow.
And the voice come in one day and he goes, "Hey, Mom, there's a branch dead." Well, by the time I looked that afternoon, half that branch was in the backyard. Well, then I went and talked to her, and her tree guy said he was coming. Well, by now half the branches fallen down, okay? The only way I got her to agree to trim the tree was to basically tell her that if it fell on my dogs and killed one of them, I'd probably shoot theirs.
Oh, that's telling her.
Okay, I mean, there's just no way around it. So now he's coming Thursday. A little late, but
Well, at least they're doing it.
they're doing it. Because if I was back there mowing and it fell, it would kill me.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I hope they're staying out of the water, to be honest. Knitting. I hope they're having an amazing time everywhere but the water. Because right now, certain parts of Edisto, the bacteria is high and they only want you to like wade in it. So
Oh, really?
don't get that water too close to your coochie.
Oh, what's wrong with the water?
Bacteria.
Ooh.
So
Why is it like that?
Not exactly sure. But it is.
That's scary.
So yeah, they really don't want you in it. I said you can wade in it. But
What, they don't want the water getting in your mouth?
mouth, like I said, they said you can wade in it, but don't really go I wouldn't be getting into any cuts or anything.
Ugh.
That's for sure. Let's see.
That's scary.
I know, isn't it? Here,
Why is that happening?
Here, I'll show y'all.
Oh,
SCDES issues temporary swimming advisory for sections of beach in Edisto Island.
oh, wow.
So like I said, I don't know exactly where people are at there, but I don't really care. But I'd be checking some water.
Yeah.
Bacterial levels that are above state and federal standards have been detected in this area of water, and swimming is not advised in the area until bacterial levels return to normal. It is safe to wade, collect shells, and fish within the swimming advisory area. However, it is advised that people entering the water in this area refrain from swallowing it, and that people with open wounds and compromised immune systems avoid contact with the water.
Ooh, that's scary.
So, that's like they tell you down here when we have red tide, don't go in the water. Red tide's a bacteria.
Does it literally get red? Or is that just a name for it?
It's a name for it, but you really don't want to be on the beaches when red tide's in effect because it kills the fish, and does it ever stink?
Oh, yeah, it would be. Ugh.
I mean, the city workers work as fast as they can to be out there, first thing in the morning to start cleaning them up.
Mm-hmm.
But, they can only do so much.
Wow.
So, well, and if you fall on your own deck, that means you ain't maintained your own house, Kathy. That's what that means. All right. Let me go back up here and see what I've missed.
Got knocked off. I'm back.
Yes, you is.
Yeah, that's scary.
You would know if you guys get that kind of stuff out in California. I wouldn't.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to think. Do we get that? We probably do somewhere down the road. You know what? I think we got something once the fires were going on. And in Malibu, they were talking about that, if I remember right, something about telling people not to go in the water when the fires all happened. But I don't know if they had a name for it. If they did, I don't know it.
Well, heads up, red tide is it's a bacteria in the water that comes up along the coast. And like I said, it'll kill the fish. And you got dead fish laying on the beaches. It's a bacteria in the water. It comes every year.
Oh, really?
You
Well,
definitely,
we must have something like that then.
yeah, I would think.
I'll have to look it up.
But I mean, they'd run it across the television here when it's, to give you warnings that it's coming and all that, because it smells awful.
Wow. I wonder if this one smells in Edisto, if it's the same type of thing.
I don't know. So we have a name for ours.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to look that up here and see. But I'm sure we must have something like that.
Yeah, Jay. I know. And like I said, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not trying to be an ass, but you know, you got to pick your feet up to walk. All right. You just don't scoot them around when you're trying to walk.
Scoot around.
Well, Jay said she fell in the crosswalk, but it's the brick's
Oh.
fault.
She fell at the crosswalk.
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, she wears those long skirts that are below her Crocs, Pussycat said. Shuffle to Buffalo, Nancy.
Well, I try to stay familiar with my,
Shuffle to Buffalo, that cracks me up.
familiar with my spaces, and I'm not being a total butthead, but when I know I gotta walk on things that are definitely not level and
Right.
with the way I am, and if I'd have been hurt, just
Oh, yeah.
suck it up, Buttercup, take a cane.
Yeah.
Balance is a great thing.
Well, you know what I'm thinking about getting? Because I want to start walking again, but we have a lot of hills here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about getting, those walking sticks that they have?
Which
They're
one?
long. They're long, but you walk with them. They're called walking sticks.
Which one?
And
They have like the walking poles that you can stab in the ground and
yes, yes. And I'm thinking about getting those for two reasons. When I get tired, I can keep myself, especially if I'm up on a hill, that I can keep myself like balanced, if you will. You know what I mean? Where I don't have to sit down on the curb or whatever.
right.
But the other thing, seriously, is for coyotes. And, if I had to protect myself because they are around. And, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting those to walk with.
Somebody had them at the beach one year.
Yeah. And it's good for your arms, I think, too,
Yeah. Because they're are you talking about the ones kind of like ski poles?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They're thin.
Yep. They're kind of like ski poles.
Yes. Yep. There's a guy that walks around here and he uses them. And I looked at him, I thought, hey, that might be a good idea. So I might do that.
We had a guy on the plane with us. He had one that was all folded up
Oh, really?
on the side of his backpack. Yeah.
Oh, good. So they make them where you can. That's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, because some of these hills here, they're pretty big. And I know I would get out of breath. I know I would because I haven't walked. I am so out of shape as far as exercise. Man, I used to be on it so I could just hit myself. But yeah, I know I will when I go up too high.
Val, my pool is a saltwater pool.
My son's is too. Saltwater.
One, they're a lot easier to maintain. Two, they make your skin feel a whole lot
Hi, Purple
better.
Fam.
They don't dry it out as much as the chlorine ones do. But yeah, saltwater pools are nice.
Yeah.
And Jay is right, you guys. You all need to go check out Destin's page. She is hitting some very good high points over there. When I get caught up and go back and, get some info on the last week or so of what's been going on, I will definitely
Night knitting.
be bringing some more of that out.
Love you.
And we're still working on the other stuff that we have to bring out. But things were just put on a little. Heather and Dave and everybody, you all have been great. You let me put a hold on everything on here to deal with what I needed to deal with.
Oh, you do what you need to do. Family
No.
comes first.
You guys were great with that. And there was no pushing.
Oh, thanks, Perp.
So
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to. Family comes before anything. And that means our animals.
Purple Fam says, Dave, those walking things are great, especially for the arms.
Yeah, I think I'm really going to get those.
Well,
I am.
it took me a few days I didn't want to tell anybody. Because I had shared him with you guys. Just like Dave has shared Angie with us all.
Yep, our little snorer, remember? God love her.
And we all needed like Dave needed her time, I needed mine
Thanks, Heads.
before we could share it.
Yeah. Why did I quit walking, Kathy? Because I'm an idiot. I just got out of it. I'll tell you, when Tanya died, I kind of just gave up everything for a while, as far as doing anything other than I went on YouTube a little bit after, but that was my saving grace as far as any kind of reaching out. My friends that know me here, I reclused from them. I went completely into myself, and I didn't do anything. I didn't have any will to do anything, and everything just stopped. And now I'm paying the price. But, and it's harder now that I'm older, but I'm going to give it, a go. And I'm going to start with a little hill first. And, gradually work up, because I can go all the way up. And if I did that, it would kill me at this point, I'm sure. But I'll start little and just because I think my heart needs it too. Kind of a double-edged sword, because I'm getting those stupid, what do you call it? What I have where it races.
Arrhythmias?
Yeah, it went all the way up because I have my watch that I can see, and it went up at one point to 180 beats, and I was doing nothing. And that's hard on your heart because it's working so fast. So when you walk, of course, your heart's going to beat fast, right? But you've got to get it conditioned. So I'm thinking if I get it conditioned, little by little, that can only help. And it can help to lose weight as well. And, so, I mean, it's hopefully a win-win, unless I kick it when I'm on a hill. It's like, well, she tried, and they can put that on my stone. Well, she tried. But I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. You did in 2 weeks? How'd you do that, Pussycat?
Head says she's struggling with plantar fasciitis. Her darn heel's painful.
Oh, that's very painful.
But what does your cardiologist say about that, Dave?
Well, he has me on medication, but I'm wondering if I need to up it a little bit. I'm going to buy myself a what do you call it? For blood pressure, blood pressure cuff. And then I took a stress test, and I did that. I mean, it took some out of me. I mean, but I passed it. And so anyway, I'm going to start walking, and hopefully that'll help. And if it keeps going on, then I'll call them and say, I think we better up this medication a little bit.
Hi,
But
Wendy.
I did have heartburn. And did you know, because I was researching it today, that heartburn a lot of times can stress the heart, and it can make the heart beat faster. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But I did have heartburn last night. And with what went on with Angie, I mean, I think it's a culmination of a lot of things, you know. And I guess too much adrenaline, it just dumps into the heart, and it makes it start going, you know, wacko. But thank God it didn't last a whole long time. And it went back, you know, down to regular beats. But yeah, I'll Wendy, who? My daughter-in-law?
No, Wendy said she's going to be listening from her bed. Wendy's here.
Oh, hi, Wendy. Yep, and I don't drink enough water. That's another thing, Pussycat. You're right. It did say dehydration. It did say that. And I'm terrible about drinking enough water. I'm terrible. And I'm going to get out my big old cup I have that keeps it cold and start drinking that too.
Oh, that's a whole different story. I got to tell you that story. Y'all know I carry my pipeline around with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I drink 2 a day, even in Vegas. We talked about me packing my cup, my Yeti cup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hot shot.
Okay. And I decided, no, you know, it's a metal cup. Needless to say, I've had it quite a few years. I've done wore half the color off. See, it's camo.
Oh,
I mean, it is hardly any camo anymore. He goes, I'll just get you another cup out there. Oh, big. Okay. Well, he buys me one.
oh, good old Pops.
I leave it set and forget it.
Oh, no.
I find it. Okay. Psst. Backtrack. Found it. I kept it for a whole day.
Oh, no.
And I lost it again.
You need to get a lanyard and put it over there.
So needless to say, I came home with no cup. But it was the thought that counts.
That's right.
I told him, I said, I will pay. I said, I will give you the money back. because I lost, no, just needless to say, I will not do that again.
Yeah, you do need to put it on a lanyard if you take it somewhere.
So, I mean, I've had this Yeti for probably more than 5 years. My son got it for me
Hmm.
because we were both into. I mean, I had a bed that you couldn't tell when not Coco, Nala fit right in with the bed sheets. You couldn't tell she was laying in there. It was so camo. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
I'll have to find that picture and show you guys because
Wasn't Noah Brendel? Was Noah Brendel?
yes,
Okay.
yep, she was. So needless to say, she fit right into that woodsy look.
How cute. That's cute heads.
Oh, so yeah, no new cup for me.
So you'll just keep using Old Faithful.
Yep, Old Faithful will stay home until. Yep, she'll never leave the house because I don't know what the kids have bought me new cups and they just aren't the same.
Mm-hmm. It's true. You do have certain favorite cups. I have a favorite glass that I always want to drink my iced coffee out of.
That's like I told the kids, I said, they go, we got to go shopping Sunday, Mom. I said, no, you don't. I said, no. I said, nope, no, you don't. Didn't even want to have Sunday. But next thing I know, I get 2 cards and 2 rose bushes.
Oh, they're good guys.
So one of them's supposed to be. I taught them well to not buy one that has flowers already blooming. To look at the blooms that
Mm-hmm.
buds that are there, and find the one that has like the most buds, but not in bloom. So that way you have an idea. So I'm gonna have
Right.
a double knockout red one.
So you must have quite a collection of rose bushes.
I got about 10 now.
Yeah, voice reminds me of Jeremy. What I mean is his relationship with you. The banter that you guys have.
Oh, we have a love-hate relationship. But is that not normal?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to. Oh, Jesus.
Valerie said she just sent you something.
Oh. That is. You all know that's scary, right?
I don't see it.
I'm going to bring it up. Oh, Lordy. Like I said, I haven't really paid attention to her.
Yeah, I've been concentrating on other stuff.
I'm going to have to, y'all might have to give me tidbits, email me tidbits so I can bring it all up and get the condensed version.
Condensed version.
Well, I don't need to hear how I was actually I actually watched the night that somebody said they fell in the sidewalk.
Oh,
Okay, I actually watched that one. And uh that's when I decided that I know somebody didn't walk 15 miles. Okay.
oh, 15.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go.
Oh my. Oh, that's from Nancy. Rent a wreck. Where is Nancy? Is Nancy in here?
Lucky don't say run a bitch.
I think Nancy probably fell asleep.
Probably, but like I said, lucky don't say run a bitch.
I did too. I heard. What's Jay saying?
I've
I
been
did
hanging out too
too.
much in TT. Oh, TikTok.
Jay
Run a
saying
wreck.
I did too. I heard I have delicate wrists. What?
That's what she said. She also has thin ones. A tree trunk maybe, but not a thin. Okay, let's see what Nancy and Cluster B's been doing over here. Y'all want to see? Because I know some of you don't have TikTok.
Oh, Cluster B.
So let's see what they all been doing over here.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I guess I just need to go to TikTok and catch up, huh?
Jay's saying yes, please.
For you, oh, signs, signs everywhere, the signs blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? And the sign says anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped the fence and yelled at the house, hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence and keep me out or to keep Mother Nature in?
Okay, I got it.
So anyway, I was going to say something funny. So when we got in, Gia is exhausted. Okay, so this is she just exhausted. Okay, so she goes in there, and we're bringing in the rest of the stuff, and then she says to me, "Let's just make sure the doors and stuff are locked up." I'm like, "Okay." So we checked the back door, and then I went out. My son came in, and after he carried most of everything in, I got too. But he closed the door and everything, and I go out there, and the key is right in. I'm just laughing, but see, Edisto is Edisto. So I told you some of the stuff that it's a great place. The only thing I've ever had to call the police on here is people from YouTube. And when Elle freaked last year, and she was having, I don't know what she was seeing, things that were not happening. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever had.
Wait a minute.
Is she saying Elle didn't see anything?
Wait a minute. That's what I just heard. And didn't she had them call the Popo over there.
That's what I thought.
Because Elle saw a black man out behind a bush.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and she had the Popo. And remember, she also said there was somebody sitting across the street in a car.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So now Elle's imagining things, right?
Oh boy.
So are you going to say that y'all filed? Is that why you had her do it instead of go talk to the popo? So you didn't file a fake police report? Wow.
to call the police or feel unsafe. It had nothing to do with that. Just know it had to do with my stalkers on YouTube. So, but through that, the police know me. They know when I'm here. We password protect the house. All of the rental information is always password protected. In fact, they called me today as we were coming in about because they put our keys in a different location and all that. So when we check in at night, they really do take care of us. And police know when we're here, where we are, what house we're at. If anything comes in on that house, if anything is called into that house, it's all verified. They're well aware. And I think that's like another reason I like coming here, because they already know all this. It's like I don't have to go through this whole rigmarole once they did that. So you could leave the freaking key in the door. Okay. I mean, it's like the only Yahoo that would do it would be somebody from YouTube. When did it start? 2022. We had stalkers that came here and took pictures and posted on that Hell to the No channel.
No. Just because it was posted there doesn't mean it came from a stalker. Maybe it came from someone in your house. I don't know, honestly. I wasn't around then, but just no. And if I wanted to go to Edisto tomorrow, there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
I don't think anyone's trying to stalk her actually being there.
I don't either.
I don't. Why would you travel that far and waste the gas and everything? For what?
I wouldn't.
Nope.
Well, yes, I would. Just to see the beach. Okay, I mean, but it wouldn't be there to see her.
Yeah.
That's
No.
for sure.
No. No,
Our
wouldn't do it.
While we were here, they stalked me on the beach with pictures while I was here. And then the next year, they put out the address we were at, the entire address. And when someone said, I don't think that's safe, they said, we don't care. We don't care.
Hey, you're the one that sat here and told that woman, go down to this address, and you got your people on the phone and told them, oh, just give her something to drink, because you wanted the shell the woman had. I think it was a shell. Crazy.
They've got a whole thing that, they can do whatever the hell they want to me, because somehow I deserve to be stalked. I deserve to be hurt. I deserve to be killed. The people that I'm with deserve to be hurt and killed. It's sickening.
That's not
so it's
true.
just sickening.
That's ridiculous.
Is she doing this again this year? Is anybody watching this crap? Well, I
No.
know they are. But is she doing this shit again?
No one would want it. Really? To unalive her? Are you kidding me? No way.
No, she needs more than X-ray. She needs a fucking CAT scan.
I think everyone's lives is more important than that. God.
No. You know what? Nobody wants her dead.
No.
I am so sick of hearing that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. No. Nope. No one wants that.
Do you think she really has herself believing she has stalkers at this point?
I don't know.
She's the one that needs a psych eval. Yeah, I agree, Beth. Not Elle.
And all the people that sat there and thought that's okay. Okay. One of the ladies, her son is a newscaster in Texas. He's a broadcaster. She's suddenly okay with that. She spoke out against it and said, I don't think that's right that you're doing that.
Why are you spreading about other families? How did you find out about this person's?
And they said, well, we don't care. You know, she's a horrible person. We want to do this to her. And she's like, oh, okay. You know, then it's okay. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. You know, verbatim, I don't know it, but I'll tell you that's what it is. She spoke out against it and then accepted some lame freaking excuse why they did it. And suddenly it's okay because it's me. And they can do whatever they want to me, they think. And that's when we had to get the police involved. That's when I had 2 people that were on the trip come home in absolute tears saying what they did. And that they said they were going to call the SWAT to the house at Edisto. And they were trying to incite a SWAT to be called.
Now, oh my God, now that no one said they were going to call it. This story just keeps getting bigger and bigger each year. That's funny. The story gets bigger each year and the house gets smaller. How ironic is that? She better quit wishing for bad things to happen and putting that out into the... I know. Is she...
So I said, calm down. I'll call the Edisto police right now. And I did. And that began my relationship with the Edisto police. And I told them everything. And, you know, that they give them information in New York that they can check with and they see what's, you know, what New York has and they've taken care of us ever since. But it's a shame. It's a real shame to have to do that because people on YouTube cannot stop. That's a shame. They just can't leave any of us alone. It's sickening.
I'm having another cup of coffee. This is the mug I have to use here. Nice, right? Grandma. Now let's see.
Are you
You know, we do this every year. People come from California. Okay. Scooter doesn't live near me. I don't live near where I am right now. We traveled almost 13 hours together. You always fall on your hands? Jimmy, what do you call that? Jimmy had a word. He looked it up. Jimmy had a word. He looked it up. Another Jersey girl. There's a channel. How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah.
I'll tell you. I agree. It says, Merv, you've worked overtime or double time, convincing your small YouTube audience that your friends are going to Edisto with you. In reality, you had to make your family go for the first time ever. I guess when all else fails. By the way, the grandma mug suits you.
Who put that?
It's over on TikTok.
Oh,
Live Snooze Fest in Edisto.
what's this?
Live Snooze Fest.
Oh.
This is the inexpensive protector from Life Alert. It's like having policemen, firemen, and your personal physician on alert in your home 24 hours a day. Without picking up a phone, this remote control puts you in instant two-way voice communication with our Life Alert Security Center, no matter where you are in your apartment, yard, garden, or home.
I'm having a heart attack.
There's someone outside my window.
Well, that could be me.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Stop blaming the pavement. Get a Life Alert. Okay, that's enough of that woman. Too much face showing. What does Nancy have?
Oh my gosh.
here. If you're ever in Chicago, I'll be
Hey,
here.
that is Nancy.
Oh my.
Oh,
Where does she get these?
I don't know, but I love them, don't you?
She is quite the animator.
Oh no, sidewalk. Oh Lord.
Down in Charleston at the rental house, moaning soft like a wounded mouse. Scraped both knees and her wrist got sore. Now she's stretched out dramatic on the floor. Got kindergarten sheets beneath her head, little numbers and ABCs under the bedspread. Talking about needing a sand wheelchair ride just to collect seashells by the tide. Oh, laying on kindergarten numbers now, like recovery's a full-time bout. Tiny little stumble, but the scene's so grand, like she barely survived Carolina sand. But she ain't too weak when the food comes late. Suddenly she's energized to complain the waitstaff's tirade. From the rental couch to the seafood line, she finds the strength every single time. Resting gently on the preschool mat with cartoon colors and all of that. Ice packs balanced in the deep side slow, at telling the crosswalk show for show. Friend says I tore my ACL once. She cuts them off before they're done. Well, my wrists, and there she goes, turning tiny bruises into epic woes. Oh, laying on kindergarten numbers now, like recovery's a full-time bout. Tiny little stumble, but the scene's so grand, like she barely survived Carolina sand. But she ain't too weak when the food comes late. Suddenly she's energized to complain the waitstaff's tirade. From the rental couch to the seafood line, she finds the strength every single time. Numbers and letters beneath her frame, like nap time at the sympathy game. One little scrape became beach trip glory, told louder than the time before. Oh, queen of the Charleston Pain Parade, on kindergarten sheets dramatically laid. Every lip stretched, every ache rehearsed, always convinced that her pain is the worst. From shellback dreams to the rental recline, she'll recycle that story one more time. It's sympathy points for shells by the sea. She'd fill 10 buckets dramatically.
She doesn't miss a beat.
She doesn't. That is crazy.
Is Nancy still in here?
I'm not sure. But I'll take. No, you didn't offend anybody.
Oh, can't hear you.
We
I'm
all,
going to come back in.
no. We all think it's funny. Especially when the plate was shaken, okay? It may have been a joke, but it was a dumb joke. Shake the plate. Carol, I honestly haven't watched it. Her really, except for once. So, like I said, I don't think a lot of people has until she pulled the "I've fallen and can't get up." But I don't see how we could be, because somebody has to watch the dogs. You know what? I don't know, heads. Because I have certain times that I try to take my medicine that I take. And there's just certain medicines that you don't take and eat for a certain length of time afterwards. I just don't get it. None of it. I think it's timing to put, it is odd. It really is. Dave always has a bad connection, it seems. But, I wanted to come in, like I said, I wanted to come on tonight and thank each and every one of you for the sweet thoughts and the prayers and all of that you have sent the family and sent us, and the ones you sent Dave and Jeremy. Because you all know that they're not just our pets. They're part of our family, like yours, whether it be feathered, furred, scaled, or our families, are part of our families and always will be. And you guys have shown so much love to us in the last few weeks that it is amazing.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
That's weird how it just goes out and then I have to go out and come back in. Anyway, okay, I'm back.
But I told Jay today when I was thinking about putting the live up that I had to jump. I had to jump off the pier sometime.
Yeah.
I jumped off the pier today, so
good for you.
Because Dave hasn't been coming on at all.
Well, no, actually, I haven't been doing anything. Well, I've been doing my shorts, but I need to gotta get back into my crafts. Got to.
Dana may be pushing her I think it's what it is. Matter of fact, she did, because that one lady that night before the vacation, she said that just email me and I'll give you all the information about the vitamins I take and where I get them in the packs. You don't just go take a whole bunch of supplements without your doctor's telling your doctor.
Yeah, because it can interfere if you're taking certain prescriptions.
So that's not good. That's not really good advice for people on the internet to be doing that. That is what family physicians are for. And you really need to consult them first.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree, Heads. It's true.
You know,
Got to be careful. Because there's one vitamin I know, I don't know the name of it, but well, I can't remember if it's a vitamin or it's an herb. I don't remember. But anyway, it kind of people take it instead of taking thyroid medication because it's supposed to help the thyroid. Well, if you do that, and in fact, it does do something with the thyroid. If you're taking thyroid medication, they say that it can mess with it. And that's what I'm saying. There's certain things that could counteract or heighten a prescription you might be taking. So you always should talk to your doctor.
yeah, you just, you know, there's just things you just don't do. Because what's good for one sure ain't good for, may not be good for the other person if you don't know their medical history and what exactly why. And to be honest, if somebody's sitting here telling some Joe Blow on the computer about their medication and wanting advice through an email, that person has an issue too.
Yeah, you need to talk to your doctor for sure. And you guys, there's a really good movie. Jeremy was telling me, and he cries over commercials, but he said, Mom, he goes, you've got to watch this movie. It's with Sally Field. It's that new one. Something about beautiful creature. I wish I could remember the title. Something about beautiful. I think it's Beautiful Creature or something, but it's with Sally Field. It's on Davida, you're a wealth of information. Crap. I don't remember the cable. I want to say Netflix, but I don't think it's Netflix. It might be Hulu. It's Hulu, I think. Anyway, it's with Sally Field, and I can't remember the guy's name, and an octopus. So I texted Muppets, and I told her, I said, you and Nightmare need to watch this. After I watched, I cried my head off. It's bittersweet, but it has a good message and a good ending. You guys, you need to watch it. Jeremy and I talked about it last night, and he goes, Mom, wasn't that one of the best? I go, it really was. So then Jason, he was going to watch it. You guys got to watch it.
Sally Field's new movie?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it is so we have a title. Hold on a minute.
And find out which cable it's on, please. Oh, you guys got to watch it and then tell me what you think of it. Jeremy and I probably talked about that movie for about 40 minutes last night. It was unbelievable. She's going to be 80. I remember her in Gidget.
Remarkable Bright Creatures.
Yes, okay, that's it. And which cable is it on?
It is on Netflix.
Netflix, cool. Oh, you guys, please watch it. It is so worth it. So worth it. And it's got the most beautiful scenery. It's filmed in British Columbia, Canada. I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. I mean, just the atmosphere. I mean, it's gorgeous. And then Muppets and them watched it, and Muppets said she was crying. She goes, oh my gosh, it was good. Am I the only one here now? I think I am. I don't know where Floor went. Yeah, I think you guys would really like it. Remember, Gidget wasn't that cool? Wait till you see my Gidget. Yep, I want you guys to watch it because I want you to tell me what you think. Oh, good, Nana. You got to watch it. Then the other one I watched that was really good, but it's completely opposite of this, was Send Help. And I believe that one's on Hulu, I think. But it's called Send Help. Oh my gosh, you guys. It has so many twists in it. So many twists. You got to watch Send Help too. So write those down, those two movies. But again, they're entirely different from one another. Send Help is a thriller where the creature is just a really good, bittersweet, but like I said at the end, it's got a really good ending. Sally Fields is good. Yep, she's going to be 80 years old. Can you believe that? I think she's going to be 80 this month in May, I believe. But really good. Every character she's played she's so diversified. I mean, she can play so many different characters and she makes it so believable. I mean, remember when she was on Sybil, when she played Sybil? That was freakazoid. She played Sybil, and then she played Norma Ray, and then she played in, was it Fried Green Tomatoes that she played in?
Who's?
Oh, is it in November? She hated playing the flying nun, she said. She goes, I hated it. She said, but someone convinced her to do it and that it would help her career. But she did not like playing the flying nun because now I've been looking into her and her background in acting. But what's another one she played? Smokey and the Bandit. That's where she met Burt Reynolds. And they had a love-hate relationship. She finally had to leave him because she said he could get very mean. Okay, Fried Green Tomatoes. Okay, Not Without My Daughter. That's right. I mean, everything she plays is unbelievable. Jeremy loves her, my son. He goes, she's one of my favorite actresses. So when he was watching The Creature, that movie the other night, Wendy's not a crier like Jeremy. She'll cry, but not like Jeremy. Jeremy's the crier. So at a certain point in the movie, she goes, oh no, Jer, oh no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. He goes, it's too late. And he goes, Mom, I'm sobbing. And I remember the part that he was talking about. I said I was too. Jason's not a crier, so Jeremy goes, I think he's going to get misty. I said, well, I don't think he'll blubber like we did. And he goes, well, probably not. He said, but he'll get misty.
Oh, she was in a lot, Dave.
Hi, Diamond. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Wendy, you're still here.
Dave, can you hear me?
She said, you really like me when she won her award. But this time I know you really, really like me. Oh, that's right. She was in Forrest Gump. That's right. What else was she in? Wasn't she? I can't remember if that was Jane Fonda or her when she played something about think she was in the South. Something about dolls, or was that Jane Fonda? Oh, of course, Miss Doubtfire. Of course. She was saying that Robin Williams always would try to make her laugh, and everybody on set with Miss Doubtfire were cracking up. I mean, he just had everybody laughing. She goes, I didn't find it funny. And she said, so he would try so hard to make me laugh constantly. So she said, eventually, they were at the wrapping the movie up, the wrap party. And he made a fart noise on his arm, and she started to laugh hysterically. And he goes, is that all it took after all these months? Is this? He goes, I would have done it in the beginning. She said, it just was cracking me up. Sorry. I know it is hard to believe she's going to be 80. Did Florida say something? Let me see. No, I can't hear her. Is she talking to me? See, something's wrong here. I either can't hear her, or if she falls off, then I can't hear. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Florida, if you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to go out, Florida, and come back. I'll be back in a minute because I can't hear you. Here we go again.
There's Dave.
Me?
Hi, Dave.
I am so sorry. Were you there that whole time?
No, my my router rebooted. So
okay, good.
I came back and your phone did this thing. Okay. But I was telling you, I got him up on screen. She played in her voice for King of the Hill, ER, Forrest Gump, Without My Daughter, Spider-Man, Doubtfire, Brothers and Sisters.
Look at all those.
Night Gallery. You know, even in The Little Mermaid.
She was so cute and Gidget.
No.
Oh, yeah. Backroads.
Yeah, she did a lot. She has.
Surrender. The Girl Was Something. She's done so much.
Yep, she has. Yeah. She lives in Pasadena. Oh, she was born in Pasadena.
Yep, she's done a lot.
Yep. Yeah, Steel Magnolias. Oh,
great. I can't hear you again, Floor.
Oh.
You know, it's ever since you changed the StreamYards and went back or whatever you did, that's when I started having the problems. But I can't remember what you did with the StreamYards, or they changed it or something. They upgraded it or something.
Actually, I haven't.
That's when all this started, because I kept thinking back, why is it doing this? Because I can see you're talking, because I can see the little ring around you. You guys, can you hear Florida? Can you hear Florida, and can you hear me? Let me know. I used to love Marcus Welby. Oh, that was one of my Steel Magnolias. That's right. Yes, very natural. She looks very natural. Heads, you can hear me, and you can hear Florida? Okay, you hear us both. See, I can't hear her. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to come back
It's every time I show a screen,
because
it
I
happens.
can't hear what she's
for
saying.
her. Yeah, it's every time I show one or bring up at a certain point, it just starts acting up for Dave. I do need to do the upgrade. I do need to do the update. I just seen tonight because I haven't, like I said, I haven't even put on StreamYards, and there is an update for it.
Here I am.
Hi, Dave.
Okay.
I just haven't done it yet. I'll do it where we do the next time. Well,
Oh, there's two of me.
it got funky when it wouldn't let me connect to my channel.
Yes. I knew it had something to do with that. I remember it was something to
Yeah.
do with you were having problems, but now it's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around. Like I said, there is an update for it. I'll get around to do that before our next one.
But as long as I can just go out and come back in and then you can hear me. And I can hear you. Can I
So-
hear you? Are you saying something?
No.
Oh shit. Shoot. Here we go again. I can't hear you. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh,
I can't hear a word she's saying.
it's okay,
Screen
Dave. I'm
share
not
is the
talking.
problem. Well, at least you guys can hear both of us.
It's okay. I'm not talking, so we're doing good. Hey, at least ours is real. We're not faking it.
Can you hear me now, Floor?
Oh, I can hear you, Dave. You just can't hear me.
Did you watch it, Diamond? Did you love it? It did have a twist, didn't it? I can't wait for people to watch it. I told Jeremy it's the type of movie I would watch again.
Yeah, you tell her, Beth. I hear her just fine.
See, Diamond loved it. It's well worth watching. It really is.
Well, guys, I guess since we're having so many issues, and we've already been on 3 hours anyway, we can cut this one and we'll come back again. And that's what I was saying. Dave just couldn't hear me. Well, here she is again.
Do this one more time, and if it goes, there I go.
That's what I was kind of saying.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why do we got two of you?
I don't know. But if you try to knock one out, I'll probably end up.
Okay, then I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to read to you. It's a novel by Shelby Van Pelt. Back in 2022, I think, or 2002. Yeah.
That's right. It was from a novel, but Diamond said she watched it and she's going to watch it again. She said she loved it. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, like I was telling them when you couldn't hear me,
Mm-hmm.
at least ours is real. So ours ain't fake. Can you get it now?
Yeah. No, this is real.
Yeah. Yeah, ours is totally real. We're not doing it just so we can get.
Mm-mm. No, it'll work once Florida gets it connected and all that. What needs to be done?
So how is Muppies and
Good. Good. They were saying that they wanted to hear about more movies, so I told them to watch Send Help. I said, but believe me, it's nothing like this one. It's totally the opposite. So they were happy that I told them about the creatures because they really enjoyed it. So I don't know what all they're doing. I didn't ask. I just told them about the movie because Muppets is working. I think Nightmare made something. What did she make for dinner again that I saw and it really looked good? I can't remember.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember now. My mind, I'm telling you.
no, heads. They're in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Nightmare came here this time.
because Muppets has to work.
Well, so does
You're right, but she's off right now. I never can remember her when she works. I can't remember what months it is. Or maybe she just took vacation or something. I think she's there for a couple weeks. Pretty sure.
We're gonna have to ask Muppets next time we see her. Did she have one of those cheese heads?
She probably does,
Mm.
knowing her. But Libster, a Nightmare sent me a picture of Libster, and she looks so happy. Good old Libby.
Oh, I bet she missed Nightmare so
Yeah.
much.
Yep. She looked really happy.
Good night, Nana, too.
Night, Nan. Don't forget to watch that and tell me what you think.
There will be a quiz on the next live.
Yeah.
Okay. We will have a question and quiz question and answer session. Okay.
Your kitchen looks really pretty. The backdrop. Really nice. Hey, I don't hear Pop's music.
TV went off.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't think he was watching Hogan's Heroes tonight, though.
Oh, okay.
Did you all see that Frontier plane?
Is that the one that sucked him up?
Yes.
I didn't see it suck him up, but I saw him get in front. What was he thinking? Why would he get in front of a plane?
Why would you jump a fence like that?
I'm thinking he wanted to do away with himself. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, what other... I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, what happened is some guy went over the fence at an airport and he ran across the field and onto the tarmac, and a Frontier jet was just taking off and they hit him.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You know, and I just... You don't know.
Didn't you say it took him up in the engine?
Yes, that's what caught him, was the engine.
Oh,
I would show you all, but if I did, it'd probably block Dave again. So I ain't doing until we get this figured out.
well, do it right. You can do it right before we get ready to leave if you want.
Oh, Diamond, wondered if Florida saw. No, I don't actually. Diamond, I don't do a lot of movies, to be honest.
She doesn't. I'm always telling them, oh, you need to watch. I'm the one that watches movies. I think Jay no, does Jay watch any?
I honestly don't know. And Beth, who are you talking to?
I've always been a big movie watcher.
Oh, Valerie, you going to bed on us too? Yep. Well, see, some of you people, that's it. We have working class in here.
Yeah, they work.
You know, this ain't my job. We do have a Mr. Sunshine though. I haven't seen them for a while. But
That's right.
But hey, we all know life gets busy, and when people pop in, they pop in, and we don't have trackers on them.
No.
Or AirTag. Okay, the new thing is AirTags. We do not have an AirTag on you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the AirTags are new.
I used to always think they were only for iPhones, but see how much I know.
Yep, they keep track.
No, I only thought they were. You know how they do like iPhones is Apple,
Right.
and when they said AirTags, I always associated it with.
Mm-hmm.
It only worked with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you know, it tells you how much I know. It took me forever to figure that one out. There's a great. Yes, there is, Jay. Believe it or not, if you guys are into Diane, if you've ever been into the Diane Downs story,
I don't know who's Diane Downs.
it was years ago. She's the one that she says she did not kill her children. That she stopped along the road and freak person happened to be there, and two of her children got killed. Her daughter told them it was her mother that did it. But the channel Jay is talking about, this man has more information on that case.
Oh, really?
Yes. He has got the audio tapes. She's the one that her boyfriend, supposed boyfriend, didn't want any children.
Oh, I think I do remember something about that.
Okay. And the channel Jay's talking about has the recordings of when she would call him. He recorded you don't know if he's a detective. You don't know if he does not tell you who he is.
Huh.
But he has all the information like a police officer would.
Well, that's interesting.
Okay. And it's not just FOIAs, because he has the audio to go with it.
Wow.
You know, it's everything. You know, and somebody brought up foundation in here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's many foundations out there.
Yeah.
And the one that I am still amazed with to this day is the D'Alessandro one, Jones Joy,
Mm-hmm.
because she put laws into effect.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you look into it, you do not know that she was fighting a disease when all this happened. She still is.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
She
That's
did not.
dedication.
Yeah, see, that part was never really, on top of her child being murdered and putting into laws and her writing the books that she has written. She's also fighting, I think it's a muscular disease.
Oh, wow.
And you want to talk about persistence and getting up every day and fighting through it.
Yeah.
Some other channel ain't got no comparison to it.
Well, that's something.
Jay just put it in there what she has.
I'm scared to go look because I'm afraid it'll knock me off.
Here, let me see if I can put it up and you can see it. It should be on our screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up. You know what I recorded tonight? I haven't watched it yet, obviously, because I'm recording it. Is the Diane Sawyer about Richard Simmons, and she delves into why he was such a recluse for the last 10 years, and his she was more than just a cleaning lady. She helped him a lot and drove him places. But anyway, she for the first time talks tonight when she found him, and his brother's on there and his sister-in-law, and they go into more in depth about him, because I always went, because I used to watch him, and he just went off the face of the earth for 10 years.
Yeah.
And he was just getting ready to do an interview with Diane Sawyer, and he agreed to meet with her, and he died in his home. And so she goes back, and tonight it shows how she goes back into his home. And I don't know how much they revealed, but it showed excerpts of the lady that, I don't know if she was a live-in, but whatever. She worked with him for years and years. And she talks about the day she found him, and the brother talks. I'm very interested in to see what happened, because it showed a picture of him and when he was still alive, and he was covered up completely with a blanket, and they were walking him out to the car, and he was going to the doctor. So I don't know what happened to make him such a recluse and to be almost like with a phobia of anyone seeing him.
Wow.
Yeah. Weird. So
It is.
I'm interested to see what they have to say tonight about him, because I really did like him. I thought that he really helped a lot of people. Heck, I used to do some of his Swanton to the Oldies. That's when I had some umph in me.
Y'all remember where he started?
Wasn't he on a soap opera?
General Hospital
That's what I thought.
with
Yeah.
Luke and Laura.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I thought. And I watched General Hospital. I don't anymore. I don't even know if it's still on, but I used to watch it with my grandma, and I watched it for years and years as my kids were growing up. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why I stopped, but I stopped. And now I have no clue if it's even still on. but I do remember him on there.
Diamond, you're right. Fame can bring horrible things to people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and in this, it shows that he has a bunch of dolls, and some of them were baby dolls, and some of them were like reborn dolls,
Uh-huh.
and others I think were from different countries, maybe. But yeah, it was very interesting. And his house was a lot of white, but the ceiling was, it had a huge spiral staircase. I mean, I'm talking huge. And on the ceiling, he has clouds. It's actually very pretty. It's blue, and then it has all these billowing white clouds that were painted. But yeah, I found that interesting because he had these like reborn, a couple of them were very pretty. And then others were standing up, and he looked like they were from different countries anyway. But very, not a lot. You know what I mean? It was very minimal what was in the house, but a lot of white in the house. White staircase, white floors. And it was left exactly how he left it. And his brother and sister shows them in there talking to Diane Sawyer. So it's going to be very interesting. So if any of you have Hulu, it'll be on tomorrow night on Hulu. But it was on tonight on 2020 on Channel 7. If you want to see it. I am very curious because he just left the face of the earth for 10 years.
There was people that tried tracking him,
Yes. Yeah.
and getting a hold of him, but he just, there was never nothing.
Nope. He wouldn't answer to anything. It's just like one day, boom, that was it.
Wasn't there some reports of him actually being held against his will at one time?
Yep. Yep. And I'm sure that'll be brought up in this interview.
I thought there.
Yep, there was a time.
See, now I'm down the rabbit hole now of what made a lot of the 18th and 19th century companies, what was their downfalls?
Oh, they had a couple really good shows on about that. I can't remember the name of them, but man-made. Anyway, talks about in the 1800s and early 1900s how men started like with the railroads and all that. Really interesting. And then the downfall of some of them and what happened to a lot of them.
Yep.
Very interesting.
That's like I just got done watching the Dodge Brothers. The one for the Dodge cars.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they were alcoholics.
Mm-hmm.
And they both were married, but the two brothers were so tight, even the wives got jealous.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because one could not function without the other.
Wow. That's crazy. Did you find that on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that.
And they died within like a year and a half apart.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And then not maybe a year or so after that, the wives sold it. But believe it or not, they started the whole massive thing of Dodge vehicles.
Wow.
One invented he invented the something about being a non-dirty ball bearing, to where it was like how they are now, they're encased.
Right.
He invented that, and it started out with bicycles,
Oh, wow.
and it went on to this big major company. But like I said, then the downfall was when they died, and the wife's, yeah.
Wow.
It's
Well, did you ever
definitely-
watch the documentary on Harleys?
on who?
The Harleys, the motorcycles? How it all started?
I haven't got to that one yet.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And it talks about, what was it was it Red Devil? What was the name of, no, that wasn't it. The Indian, Red Indian.
Didn't Indian buy theirs? Buy them out?
I believe, I don't remember now, but that was a part of it too. That is a really good, it's kind of a documentary movie type thing, but it's really good. How that all came to be.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I mean, I fell down that rabbit hole a couple weeks ago, and I usually get through one a night before I go to bed.
I do that too. I'll watch certain things and, documentaries or whatever I'm thinking about at the time. Last night was Shirley Temple.
I mean, I've watched Dodge, I've watched the Vanderbilts.
Yep.
I watched the one about the Strausses.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all don't know the Strausses, they're the couple that they run the Titanic.
Uh-huh.
The two brothers started Macy's
Department store.
in
Mhm.
New York. And Ida and her husband were on the Titanic that night. Ida was able to get on the lifeboat, did not get on the lifeboat, gave her fur coat to her maid to keep her warm. And when they did find his body, but not hers.
Wow.
Okay. When the maid got back to the home, she was going to give Ida's coat back to her daughter. And her daughter said that was a gift from her mother for her to keep it.
Wow.
So like I said, I've followed that one. It's just interesting to see how things were done.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Very. I mean, I go from one extreme to the other, well, you do too. I'm very diverse in what I watch, but I love learning about things how our country and different things got started and what people went through,
Yeah.
I do like that. And of course, we always like the mob. That's a given.
Yes, that's a given with us over here. My crazy life. I visited their huge
Oh, hi, Crazy.
burial grounds at Woodlawn Cemetery in the Bronx.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the Strausses you have?
The DuPonts, yeah.
Yes, she did, Jay. She refused to go without him. Yep. And they both walked around. They both walked away from the lifeboat, and
Wow.
she was never seen again, but they found his body.
So sad, isn't it?
And I think it's a great grandson has his father's a piece of his jewelry.
Wow. I always found it interesting when they would go down into the Titanic and they would find like pieces of china and shoes and all these different things. It was so eerie, but yet it was so interesting and mesmerizing, to see all that down there.
It really is. I mean, for a while, I got into the diving of different ships.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the very last one I watched is when they only did one dive on the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, the
And
one
then-
that Kennedy was on when he was in the World War II?
No, the one that the big one up in the Great Lakes
Oh, okay.
with the pellets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the last one of those I watched.
Well, they were talking about John Jr. when his plane went down. I don't know if you probably saw this, but they said that the girls were still intact in their strapped in their seats, but the front of him was against the window, but his legs were gone and they never found him.
That's what I had seen.
Yeah. So no doubt it may be a shark or something, and they said that they never wanted it to be known, but that one diver told. So I don't know if he could get in trouble, but only half of his body was found.
Yeah, only his top half was.
Yeah. But the
Mhm.
girls, they were intact.
Yep.
That
Well,
was another sad one.
The one diver also said that when he was coming up from the last dive, he had a part, and this stuff was never supposed to come out.
No, I'm sure it wasn't.
That there was part of the one's scalp on his line,
Oh, really?
and he messaged up and said, this is here.
Hmm.
And he was told, no, he didn't.
So they didn't want anything said.
I mean, the bodies had already been brought up. They'd already been cremated.
Oh, okay.
And he said he just took it off and let go of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
It's
It
like,
was such a needless death. If he just, of course, retrospect, but he wasn't that well of a pilot yet to go like he did at night. And he got mixed up from the air to the ocean. And the sister, you can always say, well, you should have, shouldn't have, whatever. But it just makes me sick to think all three of them perished that way.
yep.
They were so young. So young. And he was the best looking of the whole group. I mean, all of them. Every one of them.
He really was.
He really was.
I mean,
Seemed to be a nice person.
no comparison to his father. He was
Oh,
just,
no. Mm-mm. No. No.
You
He
heard-
was good looking.
Yeah, you heard that too, Alice. I don't know if these guys get paid on here to talk about stuff like that,
No, but
but
hi, Alice. He did get all the family looks heads. He was the best looking of the whole crew. Makes me so sad for them.
I just couldn't imagine being their parents, or and
Oh. No. Can you imagine both of their daughters at once?
Nope, I sure can't.
And I do feel sorry for Caroline. I mean, because, I mean, yeah, she's got her cousins and she has her family, but I mean, her family as far as brother, mother, father, you know, gone.
Mm-hmm.
And her and John were close. I do feel sorry for her when it comes to that, you know. And they made such a handsome couple.
Yeah, that was just tragic.
Very tragic.
You
Very
guys
tragic.
come up with some stories so we can deep dive. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, me and David is all over there, if you
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
tell.
Yeah. She'll send me stuff. I send her stuff that we find, because we always like finding new things or delve into things more in depth. But yeah, if there's anything, or you can come up and talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, she just sent me the other day the one about, I mean, I knew it because we had talked about it on here, about the one Gotti
Mm-hmm.
grandson,
Mm-hmm.
15 years.
Got 15 years. Or 15 months.
15 months. Yep,
15 months.
months.
Yeah. But now he's going to be a felon. So what did he do that for?
Well, you know, all that did was put that red flag out there.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, they're going to watch him now.
Yep. All the time. And they'll watch the brothers too.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what he was thinking. I really don't.
Well, hopefully that was the end of the crime in that family.
I hope. Did you hear that Francis is in Florida right now and he's doing a cruise? Right now, I wouldn't do a cruise. I'm listening to all that hantavirus stuff, but he's wanting a cruise. He goes, "Come on a cruise with me and my family." I'm thinking, really, Michael? Do you want to talk about that right now? We're still talking about hantavirus.
No, I did not know he's in Florida.
Yeah, he's in Florida right now. Playing a little golf. Yep.
Okay, we need to do some research here and find Michael.
We love Michael Francis.
Yep, we need to do some research and find him.
He's just a hop, skip, and a jump from where I am. I mean, where he lives normally. I mean, I'm sure he probably has a lot of different places, but.
Oh, you were watching the what was that called?
Oh, that submachine when it imploded. Oh my gosh, that was awful, Val. That was awful.
And that woman, woman lost her husband and her son.
Yep.
And her son didn't. I mean, the only reason her son went on it because it was a Father's Day.
Yep. Oh, that's
present
awful.
for his father because he really did not want to go.
Mm-mm. It was terrible.
I mean, that
I'm just not that adventurous. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I'm not.
yeah, and to know, okay, and if he would have given these people half of the information they needed,
yep,
should have had, that this shell had been sitting outside in the weather.
Yeah.
Okay. You know.
And they spent buku bucks to go on that thing, didn't they?
Yeah. So like I said, if they would have given them I think half the information, half of them would not have been on there.
Yeah, Michael was from your neighborhood, Crazy? Yep, he moved down here in Newport Beach years ago because his wife, her family lived in LA, and then they moved down to Orange County.
She knows so many of the people he talks about.
Yeah.
Well, don't know him personally, but yeah, I kind of know that feeling.
Yeah. Good old Michael.
That's just things that, Well, that is one thing that's got me scared to death right now.
What?
With that virus.
Mm-hmm.
I questioned it with the Hackmans, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And now with it being on this ship,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we have rats or anything, but I know we got squirrels and
right,
whatever little creatures may be out there.
Well, because it can go, it starts with an animal, but it can go to rodents and I know what you're saying.
Okay. And I really have not been out in the craft shed. So I told the husband that is the next thing that I'm going to start on.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that is not still sealed is gone.
Yeah.
And if it cannot be, if it is not sealed and can be, cleaned,
Mm-hmm.
it is gone.
Yeah.
Isn't
it weird? Isn't it weird that hantavirus, it always starts on ships as a rule, correct?
This strain of it did.
Or does it start other places? It seems to me I always hear it starting on a ship.
Well, look at the Hackmans. It was just on their property.
Well, that's true. But that one guy, he got sick and within 48 hours, he was dead. 48 hours. It's like, oh my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So how long do they keep that ship in quarantine?
That ship is not in quarantine. You got to remember them 18 or 19 people from here were taken off of it.
But didn't they have it when they were on the ship?
They were.
I thought some of them had it and were taken off the ship, but had it when they were on the ship.
Well,
or maybe I'm wrong.
The U.S. people that was on that ship, the 18 or 19 people, were taken off, all in their suits, and then private jetted to the CDC.
Seems like still they would, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get on it.
Yeah, it seems like a floating petri dish is what it does to me.
That's exactly what I think. I really do.
I have a hard enough time on a plane as it is, let alone being on a petri dish for 14. Nope, not happening.
I'd get on a plane before I would a ship. My friends many times have gone on cruises and they'll go, come on, let's go. And I go, you go and tell me all about it. You come back and you tell me all about what you did. I said, I don't want to get on one.
Well,
it'd be my luck you'd get a Rogue Wave.
The Voice is going in September, so y'all better get your little. Okay.
I'll be praying.
Yeah, he goes in September. So
my one friend, oh my gosh, she loves to go on them. loves it. And but she did say to me, she goes, Davita, do you realize how big those ships are? I said, do you realize how miniature that thing is in the, we're talking the ocean here. I said,
Yeah,
so
did you-
that ship can be as big as it wants.
what did you see? Somebody just said it in chat. Did you see the one on the Disney ship where they just found a whole bunch of pedos on there?
Mm. No, I didn't.
Yes, they did. They all got busted for having
Oh,
it on their electronics.
well, good. They got busted. No, I can't. It would be my luck. I'm telling you, it would be my luck. A rogue wave would happen. I just know it. So I always say, I'll save everyone from getting hurt. I'll never go on one.
So, no, I mean, Gene Hackman's wife just got it from the outbuildings.
That's right.
From the
I forgot
properties.
about that.
Remember?
That's right.
Because of the rodent out in the outbuildings.
That's right. I totally forgot about her. And that's what happened to Gene too, right? Or did he starve to death?
I'm not exactly sure what his was.
But that's right. That's what she died of. You're right.
But remember, he had his dementia was so bad.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was pitiful. Wasn't that a pitiful situation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And she was gone before him, because remember, we were thinking he was probably gone before her, and she probably took her. We had the whole scenario going. And come to find out, it was her that went before him, and he was so gone with dementia. That poor guy probably didn't know what the heck was happening.
Yeah.
That's what's so pitiful. And the dog was gone. Oh, it made me sick. Made me sick.
So, yeah, it was, like I said, that with just thinking back with it on the ship now, and then thinking back how we all went, was curious about that with his wife. That's what put me in the final decision of, nope, it's gone. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, Jane, you can't. Yeah, come on. Just come on. And what about the Santa they busted too? Yeah, I know. The pedo Santa that the kids were sitting on his lap. Mm-hmm.
Santa was busted recently?
Yes, down here in Grady Judd country.
Oh.
Yep, sure was. They made a big thing about Grady Judd arresting Santa Claus. Yep. Sickos.
Wow. Unbelievable. But that does worry me sometimes with Santas. You know, it didn't used to, but in this day and age, you think, are you a nice Santa or are you a freak? You know, you hate to think that way. I do anyway. I hate to think that way, but so much stupid crap goes on that it's sickening.
Well, there's whose house it was it? Whose house was infested?
I think they're talking about the Hackmans.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
But no, his house wasn't. They said it was I guess she, from what I remember, she took care of him and took care of some stuff around the property.
Mm-hmm.
And she got it from, I guess, around the property with the animal feces and that.
Oh, okay.
And, or the rodent feces. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't that their house was infested. It's, you know, everybody has like shit. Well, I can't say everybody, but you can guarantee they probably had sheds and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Well, didn't they live out in the middle of wilderness? If I remember right, in Mexico or New Mexico, but there
Yeah.
was a lot of wilderness.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Ladybug Toes, how are you?
Yeah, they did. So,
Good old Ladybug. Yeah, like field mice. Wow. Well, that's a nice thing to go to sleep on, isn't it?
yeah, great.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, it could be worse.
Could be.
It
Nice
really
to see you, Ladybug.
Well, everyone, I want to thank you all again for coming on with us.
Yeah.
I can't say it was much fun, but
But we got together.
we tried, you know, it's always fun getting with your friends and
Yeah.
hanging out and just jabbering,
Yeah. I always
And-
like doing that.
getting back in touch.
That's what it's all about.
But we will be back on again soon.
Yeah,
got-
so watch those movies so we can ask.
Davita's going to have a question and answering section.
Yeah, it was good seeing everyone. Thanks for having this, Floor.
You're welcome. Like I said, thank you all for coming, and thank you all for all of the love and support you gave me and Dave.
Yes, thank you.
And, you know, it was very much needed.
Yes, yes. And we can always feel the prayers.
Mm-hmm. Sure can. So you all have a good evening, good morning, and I'll see you sometime when I pop up the
Live again.
morning post.
Okay, guys, take care. Love you all.
Love to everyone. Good night.
Night.